Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and in today's video I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys through this pressure washing job, some of the logistics, how much I got paid, how I got the job, everything like that. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to let you guys just enjoy the video, enjoy the satisfying pressure washing job on this sidewalk curb, and maybe a little something extra. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So I got this job. I passed out flyers originally probably about a month or two ago. I got a job in the neighborhood that was down the street. It was a driveway that I did for a guy, and then actually he called me back out to do all of the brick by his pool. So I went out there originally, I did the driveway, and then I actually met the guy who's down the street, who I'm doing this current job for. I met him and shook his hand and everything, talked to him for a little bit. He actually had a breathing machine. He was walking his little dog, and he said he usually did his pressure washing, but he wasn't really feeling up to it, and he was wondering how much I would charge him. I gave him a rough quote, kind of gave him an idea. He asked me for a flyer. Unfortunately, I didn't have one with me, so I said I would go and drop one off on his mailbox after I'd completed the job. So I completed the guy's driveway, and then he called me back out to do the brick by the pool, and I met this guy again, talked to him, gave him a flyer. He said he was going to be giving me a call in the future, and so I was like, all right, sounds good. Sometimes people will follow back up with you, sometimes they won't. It's just part of the business. I just like to be friendly, make conversation. We talked about his kids and how I was hustling, and I reminded him of his kids and everything like that. So anyway, didn't think much of it, and about a week ago I got a call from him. He said, hey, I was able to do the driveway. I just need you to come and do the concrete on the sidewalk and the curb around the house. And so I was like, man, I was really impressed. This guy had a breathing machine when I met him, and he was able to go outside and do his entire driveway. So when I went, I met up with him. I said, I'll knock out the sidewalk for about $60, and he agreed that was a fair price. And after the fact, I realized that it took me a little bit longer than I thought it was. I don't have a service cleaner. This is all going to be a wand wash. I have a basic setup. I will leave a link to my setup in the description. It's basic, and the link will probably be to a newer version of what I have. I actually acquired my pressure washing setup from my dad. He was working for a company, and they had a pressure washer. The company had a pressure washer. They upgraded, and I was able to acquire his pressure washer. So I got into the business for relatively no cost. Now, it's not about getting into the business. It's about doing good work so that way you can get referrals, and also about finding jobs. Those are probably the two hardest part about pressure washing. I mean, anybody with a pressure washer can come and say, oh yeah, I'll do your entire house for $75, $100. They can undercut me all day. However, they aren't going to have the referrals that I have. They aren't going to have the before and after pictures. I have Facebook pages with before and after pictures. I have flyers, I have testimonials. I have a lot of things on my side. So I'm also not competing with the big pressure washing guys. I don't do pressure washing full time. It's not something that I want to constantly consume my whole life around pressure washing. Pressure washing is just something that I enjoy. It's a good way for me to make money while I'm in college. And yeah, it takes up, I usually quote about $25 an hour for pressure washing. And like I said, it's just something I enjoy. So I find jobs as I need them. I usually can get jobs pretty easily. I pass out flyers. I do Facebook advertisements, which I'll make videos on both of those. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. But I have a video that I'm going to be coming out with soon. I'm passing out 500 flyers and just seeing how many jobs I get back from those 500 flyers. I'll do another video on Facebook ads. I'll put like $20, $40 towards an ad for pressure washing, and I'll tell you guys how many jobs I get back from that. So like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and comment anything you want down below. A lot of people are experts on pressure washing and the equipment needed for pressure washing, but In my case, as long as it gets the job done, that's all that matters to me. I will be updating my pressure washing equipment here shortly. I'm actually going to be getting a new rig. I'm going to be getting something that does about 4 gallons a minute. And also I'm going to be getting a more of like a commercial surface cleaner. So if you guys have any recommendations for that, definitely leave those down in the description. Definitely leave those down in the comment section. And as far as these pressure washing videos, pretty much every job I do from here on out, I will do a pressure washing video for. So if you guys have any recommendations for that, if you have any questions about the pressure washing business, definitely leave those down in the comment section, as I can answer those on the next pressure washing job that I do. Like I said, pressure washing is just something that I enjoy. I can find the jobs relatively easily. Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult. Like when I lived in one part of Louisiana, it was much easier than when I recently moved. In January I moved, and finding jobs out here was a little bit trickier. So it's just, I was living in a bigger city. There was definitely more larger subdivisions that I could hit with flyers. So it was just something that I kind of had to adjust to, and moving to a new area, I didn't know where all the subdivisions and things of that nature were. So like I said, if you guys have anything that you'd like to add to the video, anything that I could do different to make it better, definitely leave that in the comment section. I made $60 off of this job. I got the job kind of semi-referral. The guy saw me working, and I met him 2-3 times before he actually called me and told me to come out. It was a smaller job. Like I said, only $60 made, but who am I to turn down work? And also, I like to factor in how much money is it going to cost me to actually find the job. So for me to turn down a job, you know, even though I had more hours into this job, I'd say it took me about 4 or 5 hours to do this job. So even though it took me more hours to do the job, because the guy was coming out repeatedly throughout the job. He would come out, talk to me for 10-20 minutes, and then I'd get back to work. But even though it took me longer to do the job, it didn't cost me anything to find the job. So that's how I kind of balance out that, how I kind of find that equilibrium there. So as I said before, anything I can do to improve the video, any recommendations you guys have, definitely leave those in the comment section. The next time I do this, I'll be answering any questions that are left in this comment section. And yeah, with that being said, I will let you guys enjoy the rest of the video, enjoy the rest of the sounds. I want to thank you guys so much for your continued support. More car flipping videos coming, more vending machine video collections coming. Yeah, if you could leave me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys soon. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and we'll see you guys later. Peace. Hi. guys.